who's going to be serving first. Patterson with the first serve. Oh, it's a real hard hit from that right post there. Good stuff to start with from Patterson. He is, well, in fact, they're both of good height. 6'6" is Patterson. That's over 2 meters, 1 centimeter. His partner, Jake, is similar, just a fraction taller. And that's another good shot down the line. In fact, it actually evades the attempted block on the outside. Just have a look at this. To the right side, and in fact gets down easily. 2-0. USA making a great start. It's where they finished off in St. Petersburg. And that was a poor toss, actually, the ball toss, and he may well have lost it in the sun there because it's absolutely straight in the face. First point to Spain. Francesco gets it underway. Half a meter back, it's off the block and still in play, so a really good shot there from Jake Gibb. It's the opposite hitter's position there on the right post and gets a good angle on it, despite the fact that there was a close attendance there at the net. 3-1. Lots of top spin on that one. Big height, and in fact, a little bit of a joust at the net, but to no avail for the USA. Spain pick up their second point. Heavy top spin service from Jake Gibb. Couldn't take advantage of that. I'm sure playing into the wind is not going to be much fun. Playing into the sun, you've doubled up your problems. Oh, that's a huge hit. Wow, great hit there from Casey Patterson. He's about 1.5 meters back from the net, and he absolutely powers that one home. Great spike. Patterson again comes to the line. 4-2. And you saw what the breeze did there. It actually, on the set, we changed over, of course, after 7. But on the set, I could see that ball being caught up in the breeze and drifting closer to the net. It was a good block, but it's just gone out of play. 4-3. So they change sides, of course. Off the net, still in play. Okay, that's a really good placement. Nice play by Jake Gibb. Moves it down the line. There wasn't much power there, but great placement, moving it wide. There you go. In fact, it was tough for Francisco because he thought that his partner was going to take the ball. So, a bit of a misunderstanding there. It's 5-3. That's a good set, but a even better block. Now there's the joust, but over the top. Oh, nice. You see the clenched fist, got up there and just dinked it over the top. Good work. Nice play from Christian García. Back within 1 now, and García will have the serve. Sun just hides behind the cloud for a moment, and that's another attempt at the net. Big power, and they've leveled it up at 5-all. It's going to be difficult getting used to these two ends of the court with the sun and the wind. I know I'm cracking on a little about it, but it is a very significant element. You've got to hit that ball so much harder against the breeze. Nice reverse set, and no, well, the block is even better. My goodness. Really good play there from Christian García at the block. Spain, for the first time in this match, take the lead. Up he goes, and it's a really, really good block. In fact, below the height of the wrist, which is surprising. Great forward set and a good angle. Nice play. Yeah, and you saw Jake Gibb said, yeah, Casey, that was perfect, just where I needed it. About a meter back from the net is ideal situation. Difficult because you want that extra angle, particularly from the right post. Same position, different attitude, and it was a touch at the net, so that means Spain have the point. Taking the lead once again at 7-6. Wonderful conditions here in Apeldoorn. First evening of competition. The sun has come out for us, and certainly the Apeldoorn people love their volleyball, particularly their beach volleyball. Again, it might be the ball toss into the sun that caused the problems there. It's leveled up at 7-all. That is where we take another change of ends. You can see why they change ends so often, can't you? Because the conditions can be really, really different. Here we go then with Jake Gibb at the serve line. He can really hit them when he wants. Power play, but well picked up. Nice work there from García. And that is a perfect shot. Again, Jake Gibb, he doesn't come with the power play on that occasion. He just floats it over the top of the block, plays it inside the court, and nice work. United States back in the lead by 1. What a block. It's a beautiful, oh, it is a net call. It's a net call, and you will hear, I can tell you now, Jake Gibb is not averse to having a little chat with the officials. I think that's being quite kind. It's number 2 for Spain. That is García, who will go to the line. It's 8-all. It's a great save. Now, can they actually keep this one alive? From distance. Ah, it's on the line. It's a beauty. It's an absolute cracker. Well played, Casey. Spain really working hard in defense, but when they're up against a couple that really have no fear of where they put that ball, beautiful. Right down the line, over the top. It's 9-8. Save. And another good angle as well. Excellent work this time by Francisco Marco. He's got the ball at the line here. Let's have a look at that angle there. It's a beauty. Yeah, nice stuff. There was no defensive block there that gave them the chance to kill. That's a bit close. Oh, and he did well, got through the block there. Did really well to make that one. It was a bit close to the net. It looked close to a joust there, but still did well. 10-9 in favor of Jake Gibb at the line. Yeah, that's a beauty. That is a beauty. Yeah, really, really good. With the outside of the hand, just have a look at this. He's got the spin, he deceives, and there it is. It's a perfect shot. That's the kind of shot you can play when you're in the middle of the court. You've got options both sides. It's perfect. 10-all. Again, he was a little bit lucky there. Well, off the top of the net and out of play. But again, it is difficult conditions. They'll take a little break here. This is a technical timeout, and there you go. The ball off the net was wide, and you can see the kind of challenge that the players facing the sun have. The setting sun is right in their eyes. There's Spiky the mascot. You see him. Sure, I guess it's a him. But you see it all around the place, and The USA through Casey Patterson saying, no, we don't need the umbrella, we're enjoying the sun. We're beach players, we don't need to be covered up. They did last week, that's for sure. In Florida, it was unbelievably hot, steaming hot. Very difficult conditions. These are perfect. I mean, they won't complain about the sun either. They've got the perfect sunglasses. So. There we go. It's tight. The Spanish are in the lead. They've got the service through Francesco Marco. It's a huge hit into the net, and again, it's so difficult when you're looking up and you can't really see the whole ball. The other end now, Casey Patterson, 11-all. Oh, he might have left it. He might have left it. It was quite wide there. And you have to think Casey Patterson just looked at it a few times. Let's have a look. Oh, yeah, that was well wide. So, an error of judgment there from Patterson. 12-11. Not a lot they could do about that. Too far back. This is a different ball game. Oh, great block. Another big hit on the angle. It's going to be out of play, and that is the first time that we've seen the Spanish pair take a 2-point advantage here. First set, 13-11.
This is beach volleyball.
So Marco with the ball. Big ambitions here. Not a very high ball toss, but it was good flat service. That is just out. Ooh, it was a close one. Going off a little bit to the right there. García thought he'd crack that one. Just have a look at it again. It's a lovely angle, but he just missed it. It's 12-13. It's going to be Gibb with the ball. Oh, that's nice. In fact, Gibb was moving away from the block. He thought it was going to come on the angle. He decided to move back off it. That gave him a chance to just play it easily down the line. Yeah, great improvisation there. Open hand on the heel of the hand there. Nicely played for 14-12. García. Good service. Yeah, okay. It came off the block, but it still made the right direction. Again, on the angle in towards the corner. 13-14 now. USA. So strong. Last week, so they come off a really big win. That's out of play. That's leveled up at 14-all. Clean out. In fact, that win last week put 57,000 US dollars into the coffers. So really big win. Their biggest of the year, of course. And even last year, at Stara Kablonki, the Grand Slam, they only picked up 32,000 for a third place. So really on a high at the moment. Another beautiful angle. I have to say, that's really impressive by Marco. He summed it up. Lovely improvisation there. Watch the angle. Perfect. Spain back in the lead, but only just. Again, the wind, you know, the wind took it back just a fraction, and that was the difference. It meant that there was a perfect block. Excellent play by García. Just look at it. And I noticed, I'm actually in line with the net here in my commentary position. I noticed that ball just drifted back towards the spiker, and it just made that job a little more difficult. Still got the lead, but USA have got the ball now at the line. Gibb once more. Floating ball. 3 meters back, but it's still good. Wow, that is a fabulous spike. You have to say that Marco has done a really good job at the net, you know, and just look at that. There was a little bit of play where he moved towards the net, off to the left. That was great work by García to distract. 17-15. And now 18-15, a little floater, and the wind again might have just had that little influence. Again, there's going to be a timeout this time called. 3 points the difference. First time we've seen that in this set. And Gibb and Patterson not happy with life at the moment. They're 3 points adrift and just a couple of points required by the Spanish opposition. They've actually played each other on one previous occasion, and it was Gibb and Patterson that won. It's a couple of years ago now. In fact, it was in June 2013, and it was a Gibb and Patterson by 15-14. So in that period of time, García and Marco have certainly improved. It's a 1 minute break with the timeout called, and Casey Patterson just acknowledging that they need to really get some rhythm in their game. It's not happening at the moment. Hugely popular sport in the Netherlands, of course, and hosting the World Championships. What a thrill, what a privilege. Well, for all of us coming here as well as for the people of the Netherlands. 3 points the lead, 18-15, 3 points required for the first set. Oh, it's too close. It's much too close. Problem here. Watch out, this is for 19, and it's over the top. Great save. Still in. Great set. Perfect set, but it's gone out. It's long, and that was a very, very important rally there for the USA. They had a chance of losing that one. It didn't happen, so USA have fought back well. Casey Patterson with the ball. That was a great rally. 16-18, again, an important big point here. The Spanish controlling the conditions pretty well. Good hit. Yeah, it's too close to the net, but well retrieved. 2 good rallies in a row. Well picked up. And another one down the line, and this one is a good one for Spain. And just look at the celebration of Christian García. He is absolutely over the moon with that one. The big problem now is that they go to the difficult side, into the sun, into the breeze. Tough, tough. But I tell you what, that was another great rally. This time, Spain win it. Fabulous stuff. 19-16. Floaty serve. And that's clever. Yeah, that's really clever there by Patterson. He could have played it back to Casey, but it's really interesting that Casey, played it back to Jake rather, but Gibb is being targeted from the serve. I'm surprised at that. From this service, it's Gibb. He's going to receive. Yeah. That's way out. Was it touch? Yes, it was touch. And well played, referee. In fact, it wasn't actually given from the net. But just have a look at that. Yeah, it was definitely. Well, that is interesting. They've now changed again. Okay, it is going to be Spain's service. It was overruled by the referee. He's given it to Spain. That is now set point, 2017. And that is a waste. Wow. When you're set point, you really do not need to put it into the net. Again, difficult conditions. But the big deal is now they're going to receive the serve, and they could kill it in one move here. And that is it, and it's 21-18. And the Spanish duo of Christian García and Francisco Marco have taken this first set against the Grand Slam winners from last week. And you have to say it was a fabulous, fabulous play. I keep saying it, but it's not easy. It's not even on both sides. Difficult, but they picked up a really, really good final point there and won it by 21 points to 18. There you go. It's a really good start by the Spanish duo.
The next track is for everyone here in the house. Listen!
Let's have a look at that first set highlights. Little dink over the top, and in fact they've played the variation play. It's not all been bam bam. The angles as well, really important for the Spanish. They've defended a couple and won a couple of blocks as well, but I tell you, this is very, very impressive. I think the USA team have been caught napping, a little bit slow in defense, and I think they expected to win fairly easily. And the beach dancers, the cheerleaders coming out onto court, and really everyone having a party. It's party time here in Apeldoorn.
Transavia Beach Girls, de dames uit Mallorca zijn de hele week gast hier in Apeldoorn om met u en met jou die beachvoetbaltoernooi te beleven. Terug naar het centercourt van Apeldoorn, terug naar de match tussen USA en Spain. En onverwacht, misschien wel...
It's a perfect setup. The FIVB can be really proud of the input, and of course the way in which the Netherlands, the host country, has accepted the challenge has been magnificent. 40 centimeters of sand underneath here, and well, this is normally a market square full of people going about their business, shopping and so on, but right now it's all been transformed into a theatre of sport. Fabulous. One love to USA. Could be two. Right there, it's up with a single-handed joust, but that was not ever going to affect the outcome of that one. García, Patterson, he's too strong on the ball. Look at that. Two hands at the very least, I would have thought. 2-0. This is how they started the first set. Good dinky serve, but Spain have recovered. And that was a great chase back by Gibb. Oh, there's the block. Excellent work, Christian García. He's 6'3", it's 190. He's a little shorter than his opponents, as well, in fact his partner Marco is even shorter. He's less than 6 feet, 5'11", 180. So really impressive block, great timing. Okay, Spain up 1-2. Well, they've had two chances and they've missed both at the serve line. 3-1. Here is Jake Gibb once more. 6 feet 7 inches, 201. Oh, it's a beauty. That is absolutely super from García Patterson. I mean, what a fabulous bump that was. Dig, bump, call it what you want. It's right in the corner. It's an absolute cracker. It means that they take a very handy lead of 4-1. Jake gets it into play again, and it comes up to similar position. It's another big block, and it's on the line. It's on the line. It's 5. Wow. So this is a really big first statement, and it's going to be a timeout. I'm not surprised at all. Timeout called by Spain after taking the first, 21-18. They now find themselves adrift from some really good blocking and some excellent bump by Patterson to put them into this position. The crowd again really enjoying this.
In Sao Paulo, in Moscow, and in Porridge.
You can hear the stadium announcer going through a few of the Grand Slams we've seen. Porridge in a major series, of course, this year. Moscow in the Grand Slam. And St. Petersburg Grand Slam. Stavanger a couple of weeks ago, another of the major series.
96 toernooien gespeeld voor J. Gibb, 35 voor García, Patterson.
And it's good to see Swatch Company back in supporting beach volleyball once again. Of course, Red Bull are on the production side as well, Red Bull Media House. That is an unbelievable single-hand save there, and he's got an angle. That's fabulous work from Spain. Excellent work. They will change ends here at 2-5, but that's a very, very good point. They needed that one desperately to staunch the blood after that momentum from USA. So chance here, they can really, if they want, get a lot of power on this ball on the service. It's with Christian García. No, he decides to dink it. Oh, yeah. Again, that's experience from Katie Patterson. Well, for a 35-year-old, you'd expect him to have been in the game for more than 4 years, but that's 4 seasons. That's what I've got on my information sheet here. Originally from Van Nuys, now from Huntington Beach in California. That's a big hit. And that is another really, really good shot from García down the line. Little dink over the top of the block. 60 kilometers an hour. Well, that's nothing, is it, really, compared to what it could have been. 3-6. They're fighting hard to stay in this second set. Oh, it's another brilliant block. Whoa! You beauty. So you put one over the top down the line, a little dink, and then you come up with a fabulous time of the block. That's absolutely everything. Look at the angle of the arms as well. Look at the wrist. Strong and really, really impressive. That is now 4-6. Another block is out this time. Frustration as he... There's so fine margins between success and failure at the net, particularly those blocks you have no chance to readjust. It's 7-4. Yes, another one, this time even further, closer to the line, but right in the corner. Let's have a look at this once more. Great work. Yeah, the lob in the corner is for 5-7. Yeah, and once again, it doesn't matter whether you try to hit him hard or you try to dink over the top. Again, I can't believe that he is such, well, a relatively small player. No, he's not a small player, but at 190, he just played that as if he had at least 2 meters on his reach. Oh, well reached. He's a long way back, and that's on the line. That's a beauty. Oh, dear. García Patterson, I tell you what, will change ends at 14. Combined score, of course, but that was an absolute cracker. He wasn't even on balance there. He was having to move back a little bit for this one, really stretch back. That just shows his athleticism to reach that and make it good. Here he is again, García Patterson with the ball at 8 points to 6. Oh, yeah. And that is interesting because that set just moved a little bit away from that left post, came far enough for him to have an option here, and García moved behind the block attempt, and of course that left the angle, so great improvisation there to pick up the point. 7-8. Big hit, it's off the net, it's straight out of play, and that is Spain at level. Wow, 8-all. They fought back from 5-1 down. In fact, I got a feeling, were they 5-love? Whatever, they were 5-1 and now 8-all. The block is down on the line. My goodness, 9-8 for the first time in this match. Spain have fought back brilliantly and come back to 9-8 in the second set. Having taken the first by 21 points to 18, they are now right back in the second. Bad serve there. Again, having to stretch for it. And just off the top of the blocker now. That is 9-all. But the excitement is building here because I can tell you, the Spanish have worked out a strategy of how to put pressure on. Here's Jake Gibb. Gibb has come to the net. He's there. And he misses it because of the angle. Another fabulous shot, this time from Marco. Plays it with the inside, but... Great drop, that one. Fabulous angle. It's García. Big hit. It's gone a little bit off the bump. And this time it does go in from Patterson. Off the block and down, and that has leveled things at 10-all. It's going to be tight, this. Taking nothing for granted now, the United States. Oh, that's clever. That is so clever. For all the world, he was going to play the angle on that or really drive a big, big spike through. Instead of that, he saw the movement behind and put it into space. Good work. 11-10 at the technical timeout then, and that is in favor of Spain.
Want als we nou de armen recht vooruit steken, dan steek je armen en dan steek je recht vooruit. En op mijn teken nemen ze mee omhoog en gaan we klappen. Dus eerst je armen recht vooruit, alstublieft. De armen recht vooruit. 8 stappen naar omhoog. En we klappen!
Again, the cheerleaders doing a really good job here. Perfect conditions for all the spectators inside this Apeldoorn Market Square. Jake Gibb, 39 years old now, resides in Costa Mesa, California. Huntington Beach is where his partner resides. Career earnings of almost $600,000 for Jake Gibb. Patterson, 190. 39 years old. It's amazing how he has suddenly come to the fore. Great pickup. Nice work here. Here's a chance. Oh, and he's missed it. He's caught in two minds there, I think, Marco. And that was a really good drop off the defensive position from the net. They dropped back off, and that put Marco in 2 or 3 changes of mind. So, USA, they know what they've got to do. They've taken that timeout. They've had a chat about it, and they're really back in this now at 11-all. Drop service, and it's come off the net. And another big block, my goodness. Well, was that net? No, he didn't touch the net. I was just wondering because there was certainly a little question mark there, but Christian García will go back and take the service after making the block. So it's 12-11. Oh, well, you could, isn't that interesting? He sprinted up to the net there, did García. He knew that there was going to be something on here. Watch him come in so fast and up with the attempted block. It went straight through there. Oh. Same strategy. Marco takes the spike. Now who's got the defense? Nice little joust there, good blocking. And then a touch over the top, it's on the line. That is 13-12. Spain really enjoying themselves. The big challenge here, but they are having a great deal of fun. 13-12. Again, off the heel of the hand, just a little lob into the serve. 13 all. All players, of course, at this standard have a very, very good understanding of where they can put this ball to great effect. It's all that lovely, lovely little dink. It's a big hit and it's there. Fabulous for 14-13. Spain again. They have got a world ranking, a tournament ranking of 35. Have the Spanish, and they on the head-to-heads they've lost a couple of years ago to the team that they're playing now. But they are really showing fantastic desire. That is in the corner. It's a beautiful shot. Wow, Jake Gibb finds the corner play there. Watch this angle. It's perfect. It's beyond the block. It's right into the corner. Great radar there from Jake Gibb. It's leveled at 14s. They change ends, of course. Now, this is where they can take full advantage. In the middle, lots of options. Oh, my goodness. And again, don't know whether the sun had any effect there, but he was trying for too much of an angle there, was García. So, for the first time in a long time, having led 5-1 at one stage, and now 15-14, the US. It's out of play, off the block, so that is 15 all, and you can tell the Spanish are getting very excited about this. It's a very, very short lift from the service, and it's too flat. A couple of errors there. And you don't need that one when you're really so tight in the teens. It's Marco who played it into the net. This time we've got Jake Gibb with the ball. Oh, fabulous. Gibb comes up and makes a very, very important roof block there. Comes right over the top of it. Let's have a look. It was not a power play. He tried to play it with the fingers over the top, and it was nowhere close. Gibb really read that well. It's 17-15. That was better angle, but well saved. Great work there from Casey. Nice rally. Oh, it's a joust there. No. Gibb should have done better with that. That was a better hit. Okay, great angle, coming forward onto it. Lovely, lovely body position. Great elbow position as well. Fabulous shot. Technically perfect through the block. Just 1 point the difference now. García. Solid service. He's a long way back, but that doesn't make any difference. Again, Jake Gibb takes the point with a great angle. I thought he would need it to be closer to that, but that was a very, very intelligent piece of play again at the net. The breeze getting up, and again, when you get these little flurries of extra wind, it's difficult in volleyball. Beach volleyball. Yeah, that's the one. That is the one. Good work. Very, very nice indeed. García plays a beautiful angle right into the corner. There you go. Split between the two defenders. No chance. Good timing. They're back within one again. Right, now this is crucial. They've got 7 services, potentially. That is out of play. It's leveled at 18s, and oh, disappointment there for García Patterson. He had a really good look at it. He takes his glasses off, his sunglasses off now. In fact, he's given them to the linesman, so he's not going to use them. Not a bad set, but here's a big chance here. This for 19, and it is on the line. That is 19-18, and again a big point for Spain. Fabulous work. Christian García, and there's a timeout. We'll take 60 seconds now for the USA to regroup, check it out, and there, the Spanish coach, well, he'll be really happy with what's going on at the moment. We're in Pool K. There's a long way to go, but this will be a very big statement in this World Championships if the Spanish can outpoint last week's champions.
Ik weet niet of jullie een beetje meekijken op de ledschermen hier in het stadion, maar we zagen een aantal dames daar op de bovenste tribune. Fantastisch enthousiast meedoen met hun Transavia klappers.
García Patterson now having a wee chat to give their huge experience. But he's not making an excuse for the sun, is he? It's gone behind a cloud now. I don't know for how long, but certainly it's taking a little break from that sunshine, just for a short period. You know what's going to happen? The cloud will move away just as the service is about to come. It's 19-18. It's García again, and it's kept alive. Nice work by Spain. This time, watch out. It's another big block. Oh, it's out of play. Was it? Oh, it was on the line. My goodness, it went so fast away from me. I thought it had just gone long, or wide rather. But that is a really good piece of play. Look at this one. It is, yeah, good call by the line judge. 19 all. Now this is close, it's tight, and that sun has come out again, just in time to have Gibb in service. Jake's got his glasses on. Okay, 1 meter back, and oh, it's another big one. It was touched, the net was touched, and that is now match point to Spain. That is against the defender. He knows it too. There, he touched he touched the net on the way down. And it didn't matter what García Patterson says in the background, but that is now match point to Spain. This will be a huge upset. Christian García with the service. García goes to the net, and that is in. Nice play there from Gibb on the right post. He finds a very good angle on the cross court. Look at this one. Yeah, just to the left of the attempted block. It's 20 all. We're in juice here. That's well picked up, but it's not this time. Great service. García Patterson fired a big one in. The sun just disappeared. It gave him the chance to really let rip with a big one. It's a huge hit. Nice play, and that deceived Francesco Marco. Here is now set point USA. This to level. It's there! USA have leveled it up, and a very impressive performance. 22-20, and that is now 1-all. Wow. It was match point in favor of the Spanish pair, García and Marco. And suddenly, in a flash, the USA fight back, and the 14th seeds in the tournament have come through to make it 1-all in Group Pool K. Well, you have to feel sorry for them. There's no question. They thought they had that one wrapped up. They had a chance. But the USA, the hugely experienced team from the US, scrambled back and made it 22-20 in the second. Let's have a look at the highlights now. Great block, one hand on that one. Huge hits, and that was the bump that just came back into the corner. Unbelievable point. Yeah, great angle again. The Spanish team are really, really enterprising. They are looking very, very comfortable. There's the stats. Let's have a look at set two. The errors, 7-3. And so the Spanish will be certainly not happy with that. Great blocking count, though, 5-3. And then the Serbs, same attacks, not much difference. But there, the errors and the blocks. Cut out the errors, and you'll win the match. We'll go to 15 with this one, of course, so we change every 5 points. Patterson gets it in. It's out of play. One love. Every point here is really, really important. Early statement. Very, very important. Another big hit from Casey Patterson. Oh, and that was a double touch, was it? Yep, I think it was. There the two fingers go, and that is, it wasn't a clean shot. 1-1, 1-1. Here's Marco. Good set. That's a really good set. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You could feel that the beautiful placement there. It gave Jake Gibb so many options, and he just played it into the open side, no problem. The choice you have to make in this two-a-side beach volleyball, whether to go and support behind the blocker, or you go. That's another good hit. Well played. Clever, isn't it? Really good. 2-all.
En we liggen een 2-2 gelijkstand. Apeldoorn, dit is beachvolleybal van het hoogste niveau. Dit is spannend, dit is natuurlijk de stoel. En hiervoor zijn we in de Apeldoorn gekomen. Spanje zit.
Yeah, that's really, really clever. That is very good, because directly from the bump, if you make it into a pass like that, then there's, again, more options to give. And the second contact there over the top, not a problem. That's good work there. 3-2 in favor of the Spanish, and of course they have changed at 5. Service. Yeah. Again, the defense of Spain just took the wrong option there. Should have maybe gone to the open side, but it's the timing of that move that you've got to take into account. You just stay there, front and back, you're going to miss out, particularly to a guy like Gibb. Bit close to the net this time. Yeah, you could feel there was pressure on, and I have to say Francisco Marco didn't feel comfortable, much too close to the net, didn't want to go up into a joust, decided to try and drop it on the angle and missed. 4-3. It's Patterson. You see, that is much better. That is so much better. It was just about 90 centimeters or a meter back from the net. He had a lot of options there. What a great cut that was. What a fabulous cut. Beautiful shot. 4-all. Power, angle, perfection. So it's Jake Gibb again. Yeah, lovely.
1 point ahead.
No, well, again, you know, that's not the first time that that has happened. You saw that García Patterson was dragged forward from deep. He was coming up to side by side, waiting for the drop shot, and the power play, well, it wasn't that powerful, but it was certainly much loopier. That play went deep and caught them out. 5-all, they change ends again. And the sun, once again, is getting lower and lower in the sky, more difficult to face. Off the top of the net, but was it? Yeah, it was. It was also touched by the block. 6-5. Let's have a look at this. Up he goes. Oh, that is interesting. Ah, it's on the line. It's on the line, not out. Not touched. 6-5. Good set. That's a really good set, but well recovered. Nice scrambling. Up for the joust. Watch for the hit here. Bang. We love that. Oh, yes. Yeah, that's a lovely rally too, wasn't it? Great scrambling. Started with the joust, well recovered by the Americans, and then the Spanish just put the coup de grace together. Well, that's French, isn't it? What's the Spanish? Like a bullfighter putting on the final sword. Great save. Perfect. Yeah, well saved. Here we go. This for a lead. Yeah. Casey's right there. And another joust, but it's against the net. Oh, I tell you what, García Patterson doesn't enjoy that. He is saying that there was a foul by the opposition. Oh no. Patterson has to suck in air here. Just calm down a fraction, otherwise he could really struggle. 7-6. Final set. With the ball is Marco. And they will take a little time out here. Yeah, I told you need to calm down a fraction. Yeah, not at all happy with the officials, but I can tell you now, FIVB referees are the best trained and certainly the most experienced. They put on a wonderful show whenever they come. And there's no doubt at all that our Swiss referee there knew exactly what the issue was. So calm down time for García Patterson. Going to be receiving the serve in just a couple of moments. 20-odd seconds left. Jake having a word with him. They've done well to come back into this. They were in dire straits at one time. In fact, had a match point against them. So the USA have done a great job in getting here into a third set. Isn't that interesting? So after the court attendants scrape the sand off and flatten it out, immediately they want to ruffle it up a little bit. Well, they know what they need and want, that's for sure. 7-6, it's Spain with the service, and this one is with Marco. Great save. Still there, up he comes. Jake is up there and makes it. That's level at 7s. So you have to say that's a good timeout then. Everything's back in rhythm again. Well, the DJ doing a great job here between points. Great beach music. And that was another net play, and they will change ends, and that is, again, 8-7 in favor of Spain. So just when the US think that they can take control, they're forced back with some quality, simple but very good, solid defense and very, very adequate attack as well. 8-7 is the score. We've got García hitting into the sun again. It wobbled a little bit. That's come back off the play a bit, and that's another good block. Casey has to turn. Watch out here. It's come straight back off the overhead. What a pick up there. And another one. Patterson is smiling again. It doesn't take long to get the smile back on his face. When he wins the point, he's delirious. 8-all. This is going to be a great, great start to the evening. 3 more matches to come. Oh, it's out of play. My goodness, that was so far out. The shake of the head from Marco. You cannot believe that he missed that one so much. Timeout is called here by the Spanish players. But look at this. He got up and played it over the top. I think actually he could see Casey Patterson out of his eye running across. There he goes. Patterson pumps it up like a boxer. Hope you're enjoying it. Just about an hour on the clock in this play. And a great start to the evening's entertainment here in Apeldoorn. Second day of competition, first one here in Apeldoorn. 3 other centres, of course, The Hague, Amsterdam, and of course Rotterdam as well. All playing the pools. And the thumping beat of the beach. And don't you believe it, Casey Patterson is actually clapping in time to the music as well. We're all having a great time here. Patterson with the serve. 9-8. Oh, and that is not good. Here's a chance here for Patterson to make it 10. Not quite. The wind is really building up here. And that is in a lovely angle for 10-8. It was a good set, perfect position for the right-hander to play it on the angle there. A little bit of Caribbean music. Still there. It's still there. Chance for Mark. No. And that is down, and that is 11-8. And wow, what a change since the timeout was called. You remember it was 8-7 against the US. Just look at the way they've come back now. 4 points in a row, and they've got the sun and the wind with them. 4 points required. It's a must-win point, and they made it. It was absolutely must-win there for Spain. They will change ends, which again, it's difficult to know whether that really favors them. But there is now a little bit of a shadow coming across the building. There you can see it, just the top of the picture there. But the shadow coming across, so we're going to get half shadow in half the court in just a while. 9-11. And off the top of the block, and it was no good. That is 12-9. Jake Gibb comes back. Doesn't need the peak of his cap. He turns it around the other way, but he's got those sunglasses. It's in. It's a beautiful serve. It's an absolute ace. So that's 13-9. And just look at this. Casey Patterson tries to whistle. His approval points in the direction of Jake Gibb. Of course, over the years, he's been hugely successful. And that's another big block by Gibb. Goes back now. Okay, watch out. Casey Patterson with the big hit. No, he's over the top, and it's 14. It's match point to USA. Wow, very, very impressive. Well, that is really, really impressive. Jake Gibb, of course, was with Sean Rosenthal. They got 5th in the world Championships Gstaad 2007, so the experience is there. Match point here to Gibb. He backs off, and he shouldn't have. Oh, should have stayed up there. But it's still 3 more match points. And of course, the big thing is that they're going to be receiving the serve here now. Receive the serve from García. Garcia's got to do something special. He's got to come up and then also make the blocks as well. Here he comes. Match point. Gibb is up there. Misses that one. Casey could make it though, and he does! And the USA have taken this first of the Pool K matches, and really they were hanging on for dear life in that second set. Just edged it by 22 points to 20, and on that third and final one, they pick it up by 15 points to 10, and you have to say that that was really, really impressive. So the cream really did come to the top in their 2 matches against each other. They have now both gone in favor of the United States. Jake Gibb and Casey Patterson, but a big hand for Christian Garcia and Francisco Marco. They were really, really impressive, and they really were very unlucky not to take the match out. They had match point in the second set, but unfortunately it didn't happen for them. So United States march on, and that is now undefeated in 2 weekends for Gibb and Patterson. Well, they'll be the first to admit it was a really tight call. Let's have a look at the highlights here. And there was a little bit more in that third and second set than they gave us in the first. They just got more coordinated. They used that experience a couple of times when they backed off instead of being at the net, and that paid off. Such small margins between the outcomes of these matches. But there you go. There, the match stats in total. Serves more or less the same. The attacks, well, just 5 less for the Spanish. But the errors, there you see 5 big errors, and the big difference in the end was 5 in total. Let's have now a big chat with the winners.
Team USA. It was a great match. What were your tactics to win from Team Spain?
They are a very good team. So our tactics were to side out and serve aggressive, just as we're playing anyone. So they played us very, very well, and we had to really pick it up and put it into a different gear and try to score points in different ways. So congrats to how well they played, and we're just happy we won.
Yeah, your expectations of this match were a little bit different because they were ranked on 34 and you were such a little bit higher.
Ranking does not matter on the World Tour. Anyone can win a tournament, and so you respect everyone the same. Everyone can win and beat anyone. So we come out focused, ready to beat everyone we play. So we came out with very much respect, a ton of respect for these guys, and you know, they made it real hard on us, and so we battled.
Thank you very much. Good luck in this tournament.
Thank you guys.